no feel discouraged. Because be a people are call them and say, yo, you can't associate with Queen Ifrica, you know, she gonna damage your brand.
What's up?
What go on me DJ?
So they are listening to you.
Give thanks, man. I hope you are really here when I try to say I know say you're gonna be one of them bright stars that we have to go help build things in the future.
Me, I listen and I want to learn today. You say me have to do some research myself.
Yeah, man. Just ask the question and we answer what we can answer, man. You see me?
I'm want my fan base here, that's why I make me add to the live because I want them know what I want to.
Yeah, man. We have a special country named Jamaica where the reason why you get the fight where you can't understand, babes.
Well, they can't get here, I mean,
is
understand why.
Because of the kind of Jamaican woman that you are. So there were, you see, Jamaica itself as a country, babes, the amount of different diversities that are on this island. It's almost a case, it's almost a thing where you could have said, could have case study Jamaica, which they all are doing. So what happened is, you find that Jamaica is an island, right? And they would like to pass it off as an island that was formed out of slavery. And it was because slaves came along here and in a land with slave masters, and this is how we have this great colony of people down here. While a lot of that is true, babes, that is not the whole truth. The whole truth is Jamaica was an existing island, an existing place with normal people living on the land, right? Those normal people happened to be Black and Indian people. Seeing those were like the first among the first set of inhabitants here. The Arawak Indians and Arawak Black people, right? However, Columbus came along, right? When Columbus came along and saw an island that had not only lush vegetation of fruits and different farms of medicinal herbs, but also had people. Back in the days when those people were doing their voyages, when they would pull up on islands and would find people, it would be almost like a miracle to them to find that there is other people living in the world aside from them, because they always felt like they were like the only people in the world. So when them come to Jamaica now, girl, and pull up on the waters and things that they want easy running, them come back up on one colony of people down here with head hot and a one or who no. See?
Because we are the rebellious people.
So what them want to do now is say, we rebellion come from the slave ship. But rebellion not come from the slave ship. Some of the rebellion come from the slave ship, yes, because some of the slaves them that was on the slave ships were very rebellious people. Yeah. You understand? Who never planned to take no slavery from no one. See? And they were rooted up out of them different places across the world and to come help be a part of the Caribbean slave trade. Come be a part of slavery. So Jamaica played the most important role in the whole conversation, because Jamaica had people where at the first them are come back up, them are kind of people, and them couldn't understand where they come from and what them origins were. So the war started. So them come now and them get who them could have get in terms of like the slave them where them care with them, where them could have control and manage. And
then take some of and carry over here, over foreign, and take some of them and carry down there where they can program.
Talk to me good.
Which is the bossy slave them.
Talk to me good. Which is now a them same one in the positions them would see one wildness in a Talkup and I say, yeah, you're talented, but I know you will want, because you are a girl them. They cannot program you.
I'm not telling you to do certain things.
You not talk to me good.
I'm not a lesbianism.
Talk to me good. No, we're not getting.
Many of now calling a certain thing, so you see me can influence the girl them to all they want.
Them want. So
them to be
that is why
so that is
you're getting. And that's
It's
why I
fine.
endorse you. Can you
Yes.
let me tell you something, babes? You know why I'm in a push to endorse a lot more guys like yourself, even in a reggae and dancehall, because of the fear where them have, because of how them see people, the system deal with me. So them I say, if them deal with Queen Ifrica, so how them I go deal with them? And that's why I'm in a run. That's why I'm in a bow. That's why I'm in a walk where, because I want guys like yourself where I come. You see, say, you know, have to do everything where everybody else have. You can't come be yourself, jump off of the fence, jump off, what like me spit up where you go up on your head the other day, and it's so bad. You understand what I say? You're supposed to can't do that and have a mind of your own same way. You're supposed to can't wind up yourself and do whatever you want to do, but at the end of the day, your morality is supposed to be intact same way. You're not supposed to feel no way. If you want to establish that, babes. You see me? And that them hate me for, because I can't tell you this Talkup. If I rape, I have many different versions of rape when I experience. If I child abuse, I have different levels of child abuse when I experience. If a teenagers when I get no justice, I have different levels. I'm a teenagers when I go through some weird things. If a big woman 20s years, I'm me for telling about the 20s. I'm me for telling about my 30s. I have 48 now, soon 50. And I decide, so I now make nothing happen in my personal life, decide how my life turn out. I am
that same thing me say. I same thing me say.
And this is why I put out myself out there now, plain. For people understand, say, which part Queen Ifrica come from, a bed of roses. Me born to a celebrity father who is a pervert. And I still hold my own. I not depend on defending because I'm my father. Me tell young girls, me say, daddy don't touch me dear. Me say, hold up your head. Me say, even if them rape you, just know this, say you're virtuous. See?
That me know.
Just know, so when no one do you, not determine your outcome. Me know that because I live it. Me fight for myself. See? So this is why I want them love me for me show Jamaica people how to fight for themselves.
And now know you me been a do the same thing where you do, and me always been a person where I don't do controversy. Me no come for my life, come chat about no artist. Me no bring nobody down. Me no do none of them things there. I know who them not like me, because me always be a person to tell my fans say stand up for themselves. Me always tell people, me say listen, nobody not perfect, you know. We all have we things then where we have to come out, come turn up in front of God with. But you see, one thing, you know, God love when you stand up and you speak your truth and stand up for yourself in a life. I always try to tell my fans them, don't make nobody shove nothing done in your throat. You have your right to take or left something. If you don't want to take care, not to take care. If you want lefty. But everybody have them own right.
Babes.
Nobody not to chuck nothing done pan. No have no right.
I'm tired to see little girls like you turn back in the industry because of that something when me decide say me nah edit when me I talk about it now. Me I talk about it raw and plain.
We only go through this from a younger age. Sometimes I wonder, me I say, and a talent determine where you're reaching at this lifetime.
Passion, talent, purpose.
Yes, are your passion and your purpose, because talent alone nah go do it. This is not about talent anymore. This me come and see say this business is not about talent. You know who them help, the one them were easy to bow down. When we realize. Yeah, them have to see say, you're gullible and you can easily be bent down and control. That's when they help you and support you.
Don't worry.
You see people like me, them now go do it. Because you see what me I come do to the people, them have to dance all and the world and
we are let you
me open certain door, you know. Them no want me come and knock and let through some people.
No.
Hold on, you know. Years where them hold on, you know. Some things that me I go talk, them no want me come use my platform and talk, you know.
No.
And them know them can't shut me up, you know. And that's right now, you know.
Talking, babes. me I go lead out with it. Me I go lead out because me I go talk my story. Everybody think them know Queen Ifrica story. Me I go tell you, me I go tell every little girl like you, Talkup, why you have to hold it and become the superstar where you have to be in life. Because we did see that. When me did go start look around and I say, yeah, them say me ugly and then say all of that, but that wasn't the reason I start around. Because them a tell me say me ugly from me a little girl. In that community where me come from, them me used to have to look forward every time me I come from school. So as me broke the corner, them say Miss World. And that did mean say me are the ugliest little girl in the world.
Yeah.
Me never looking at the mirror yet and see a ugly little girl. Me always, and when me a 40, me bore my ears. Me always love myself. Me never insecure with myself. Me insecure with the way how me been treated as a little girl do. Me insecure with the way how people always choose to tumble on everything for me. And so now me start to learn about the black sheep thing. And I learn say, in our families, the biggest fight where we get started in our family them. Because first of all, them see the talent in you, them see say you're different, and in opposed to them nourishing it and growing you
them
up.
Not help you,
Them
not
your family first I should be done. So we go through that first. We conquer our family first. And then we go in our community. And we conquer our community. And now we in the big world and I conquer the hell out of it too. You see what I say? Because God choose we. When Queen Ifrica come in a music business, me never come in a music because I love music. Because I never like music. Without my life did stay in a music. You understand? Me born to a father where this one me, a stepfather will spend most of my time from me go around him and rape me and a drugs me and a do all kind of thing to me. And a mother will never believe me when me tell her. See? But instead of become bitter, and that's why I made this song when named Predator's Paradise in a babes. Because when me check it, me and say the predator them boy, they can do you anything and walk around and get big platform and big up. And nobody to call them up, but you the victim, the prayer, where them just do everything where them just do too. After the one side are strong and I hold it together and I be strong for your friend, be strong for yourself, be strong for some people where you know from nowhere you have to be strong for them, because if you even come talk your story, them are going to judge you by it too. So you know, anywhere you turn.
You see demons them where they send off for more while.
I know normal demons them.
No.
Me not ask you,
no.
me I tell you, me experience
me
them.
Too. So me know what they say.
And me decide, say, when me see what happened to the whole little girl, them we afraid to call Queen Ifrica name. Because them sister me have a following, them sister no matter when nobody do me, people always say Queen Ifrica when me touch the road. So people always, so in other words, before them say nothing to me, they nobody deal with me because them say John Moore.
See, Dr. say the son over here, you know, come here and him afraid too, you know.
I'm not cool no man.
Yeah.
I don't know joke thing
man,
go on, man.
The son over here, man.
Big up Dr. Safety and big up Jamal in Bahamas. Bahamas is doing some great things with holistic healing where Jamaicans, we as Jamaicans, if we get the opportunity to follow, we can do too. So Talkup, I want to tell you this, my babes. See, never you be discouraged at what demons throw at you, because it's because of what them see you carry. I saw it too. And I saw it when the thing did break down between Spice and the girls. That is when I saw you for the first time like that. See? And from that moment there, you did start separate yourself from the very darkness that was happening. Me did notice, say, even at the darkest of that moment there, you was trying to separate yourself to say, we no do better with it. And I want to ask you this now that you're on the live here with me. How is the girl when name? Is it Danger? Danger. How is she?
Sister.
How is she? Is she your sister?
Yeah.
Okay. How is she?
She alright, but from the whole thing.
Never do some counseling thing with it, man. Because me sit down in a COVID in my yard, and this is why my belly full so. Me sit down at COVID and watch the breakdown there when there's something that splash out in the social space. I remember when that little girl said something to me. And you know why me go say it now, and them I go pick out that out of the whole day when me sit down on the line. Yeah. Them I go pick out that. But me have to say it. Remember when that little girl said Spice used to sit down around them and watch them play with them one another so that she could write and get inspiration when she arrived. I remember when that girl was bawling and saying that, and no one heard it because everyone was in such a shock. No, all of that cool off, Mr. Joe take TC and pretty.
Everybody else
and put them in one little house.
Right.
Fi quiet them down. And because I know hush them a try hush rebel them. Me know say hush them a try keep pretty quiet. And me know say quiet them a try keep TC quiet. But me just want to congratulate them yes so right now. Fi say even as rough as it got for them. Them wallet, them fucking wallet as real Jamaican girls. Those are the real Jamaican girls that did only want a chance for sure how great them is if them get the opportunity to show them talent side. No, these artists, take them, turn them in a whatever them can turn them in a entourage them look good, to make them fan base look good, to make them authenticity look good, to make everything with them look good. But at the expense of them morals. So when time the shit hit the fan and the girls them break now. You know, grab them one side because you don't want them come talk who do what.
Yes.
See? You don't want them come talk who do what.
The whole of them have, let me tell you what's going on in this thing. It's like them victimized we were know the truth and no, them paint we as the villain. Them try to paint people like me as the villain where them can program and them can try to push certain narrative too. If I was around my sister Spice them time there when everything break down, it would break down because me are the one where them can ramp with.
You understand?
And Spice herself knows say I don't have a problem with her. People feel like me have a problem.
I know you do.
I have a problem with how she deals with situation and how her heart is. That me talk about because me experience what me got through, what my sister got through, and I have never come out and talk about nothing.
You understand?
Me never yet, you know. I know me never yet bring down Spice, tell her if I go suck her mama, tell her
none of that.
And I never do that, you know. Me keep things musical, you know. I mean, never try come out and try to look no war or not with her. People turn.
And the same enemy them, man. And the same enemy them against Jamaica. Is them twist them something there and turn it in them something because them want to keep the conflict going.
I make you look like say everybody don't pass Spice.
So now, stick up in Talkup. Stick up in. So what Spice could do now is turn on her life or whatever method she have. And say, look here, you see me as queen of dancehall, you see who are them little girl that were there around me, I love all of them. No matter where we go through, I want to know loud them if you see them as strive. I want to know loud them if you see them as try the music. We have with differences and with things go down amongst yourself, but me love them same way. Don't stay silent and watch these kids suffer. And you know why them are suffer.
And then guess what me have a problem with? When everything went go down with danger. Because me did decide so me not go talk about because I know me not.
Me want to see danger, me want to come talk to her, me want to see her in person.
Really, you see me I wasn't there until now. Danger still don't tell me the 100 and everything, but when me for the little when me know, me talk and the behalf of that. When everything did go down with danger, you know what me never like, yet Spice is a female and you push out when you hear where you hear. Because when everything went go down at first, you know, she push her out danger out of the group, take her out of the WhatsApp group where them have. Because you see, oh, she do this and that alone. Me never like how she get down to business. You have your dance at them. Something go down at your ear. You know, call all parties, you know. Your man, your baby father and danger and sit down and get to the bottom of what went down, you know. You understand? You push danger out of the group chat. Nobody now, you never say danger this, that you just cut her or bloops your jump up on her face. Danger was so young at the time. Danger got two tour with you and your baby father. When the man did a call off a danger or try to touch off a danger or a try to, you know, danger tell you already, you know, first, you know, and she not do nothing about it, you know. Danger when tell her, you know, and say your man, your baby father, try to. You understand? You never say nothing about it. Anyways, whatever good on, me never knew. As I say, I wasn't aware till when the life got out. That is when I was informed that my sister got raped. When she come out, when the man come out and talk about me grind off your dancer, whatever. Then Danger come out and talk. At them time, them me know. So me I say, so a lot of people I say, why you never talk back then? Or what? You think it easy?
It's not
The
easy.
people go through where they go through and come out, come talk, what happened? Eh? A lot of me can't justify why she never talk. Then she talk. Now the man come talk for him story and she talk for her story. Who is we to judge? Me not push on up if at that she say happen, at that she say happen. Me I hold my sister accountable for whatever she say. So at the end of the day, why them never try to Spice never try to justify and deal with everything?
So this is it.
So,
So,
no, you know when she you know when she said she believe when the two him and she and her man in the renge tenge and she want the man look bad.
okay.
She come out and say, me believe because Danger went text her and start to explain everything. That is when she give Danger her ears now. In the whole renge tenge. When you want your baby father look bad, you say, yes, me believe so you do it so. Cause so you stay. So why you if you know say so him stay from day one when Danger tell you everything, you should have know say him have that in him. So why you never listen them time there? You fling her out of one party, you woman yourself. And that me vex.
That is it.
Why
If we not look just all right, so hold on, babes, because we never can talk all right here. So, but me understand where you come from,
Yes.
and you never get no chance, even from those time,
Never
either to explain
get
yourself.
no chance, and people always paint me as the villain. Me this, me that, me bad mind, me this, me that, me corrupt.
Me
Me
see
not
a
this, me
piece
not that.
you try
And
make,
me never
man.
get, never get no chance yet to talk. And then guess what now? Me still, I mean, no want to talk because how much interview them bring up Spice name, how much things me run them. Me no want
I love
Spice,
to
but
want, man.
Spice
Because the
name.
bottom line, what me want, me just allow you to speak a little bit because I understand that something there where passion is concerned and incomplete things. You know what I mean? But we the fact we can't reason all of it here. So and this is not no vendetta towards anyone. This is just some raw, real things we have to go discuss. If we have an issue, we have to figure out what's the root cause of the issue and how we establish the kind of unity we really want. And you really have to lead by example. So those things will have to be addressed because it's life we're in on a life journey and they continue with us as we go along. And no matter where you are, if it's even memory, these things always keep surfacing back. So my thing is, how do you deal with it in the moment of it? And it's to center self, learn to forgive self first, forgive yourself first in the situation, and then you can forgive your surroundings. See? Because everything will not be fixed in your surroundings, but fixing yourself in your surroundings is what matters most. You hear me say a while ago? Everything will not be fixed in your surroundings, but fixing who you are in your surroundings is what makes the difference. See? So in other words, you're going to have everything to deal with same way, but the fact so you understand who Talkup is, who ifrica is, who Spice is, who Sa is, whoever the names are involved in these kind of conversations, we understand what it means to hold self accountable. So you see, once you can start hold yourself accountable in the situation, babes, is when you start to coin your victory in life and your outcome. So you know, say what you really want to do is music, and what you really want to see is unity. So you continue to do the type of music where you know, say when a person hear it, it not gonna spark controversy, but it gonna spark love and warm-heartedness and warm feeling in a people, because that is what music supposed to do. So when kind of feeling they come, if them not reacting that like-mindedness of where that music is coming with, then they so now you're gonna know which part for them mind are lean, and you're gonna decide whether or not you're gonna have enough time to deal with it, or you're gonna allow that to what it is and still continue to be you. That is the greatest advice that I could give to anyone who would want to come especially into this thing what I do. name music business. You have to make your talent lead, babes. You have to make who you are, the personality where you are. But because it's so difficult now for people choose God, because choosing God now is like choosing to be wrong now. It's like when you say God now, it's like that's the wrong thing
make you
to do.
feel for real.
You understand? So we have to remember that, say, choosing God will always be what is right over anything else that seems to be right or that appears to be right. Because when you feel something in your heart, when something happens and your heart react to it, whatever that emotion bring is what your heart is telling you. So if somebody do you something bad and you have a feeling of revengefulness, that's where your heart is coming from. Your heart is coming from a place of revengefulness. So you know in that moment should decide whether or not you're going to feed into that mode of revengefulness, or you're going to take charge of who you are as a person and say, as much as I am feeling this way now, and it is justified, I am going to choose another way to feel, because what I really want, despite of all this pain, is a better outcome for the situation. If you can bring your mind to be there, so for real, and not just because you're feeling good today or you're in a good mood today, then that will be the basis of how you move forward, dealing with anything that will come along in your life. You understand what I say, babes? I mean, just want you just go on, you see them song the way you write, because I see you par out the veteran them too. I see you do two little thing with Louis culture, and show what the artist coming along does. That's what you do. And even if you're trying to reach out to these elders and them not reaching out back, don't make that deter you from reaching out, because you're doing it according to the protocols of how you're supposed to. If these people are at the front line of the music, they are the ones who should show you the ropes as to how to get in, how to survive in it, how to carry yourself in it, and what to do. I would love to be able to do the kind of workshops them when me want to do on the levels with me, but me not get the kind of support from who supposed to give that kind of support there. But that not stop me. Me do it without camera, and me do it without bright light, because at the end of the day, I'm art me I do it from. Me not do it for praise, me not do it for somebody come worship me. Me want to do it for the results that will come from it. You understand?